The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is an action role-playing game developed by CD Projekt Red and released in 2015, set in a dark fantasy world inspired by the novels of Andrzej Sapkowski. It follows the journey of Geralt of Rivia, a monster hunter known as a Witcher, as he searches for his missing adopted daughter, Ciri. While navigating a war-torn landscape ravaged by political intrigue and supernatural threats, the gameplay of The Witcher 3 offers a perfect blend of exploration, combat, and narrative-driven storytelling. Players control Geralt from a third-person perspective, exploring a vast open world filled with diverse landscapes, bustling cities, and dangerous wilderness. The game's main questline, along with numerous side quests and contracts, provides hours of engaging content that immerses players in the rich lore and characters of the Witcher universe. Combat in The Witcher 3 is skill-based and tactical, requiring players to utilize a combination of swordplay, magic signs, and alchemy to defeat enemies ranging from bandits. The combat system is fluid and responsive, offering a satisfying balance between strategy and action. Exploration and discovery. One of the defining features of The Witcher 3 is its emphasis on exploration and discovery. Players are encouraged to roam the game's vast open world, uncovering hidden treasures, stumbling upon secret locations, and encountering unexpected encounters. From abandoned ruins to picturesque vistas, every corner of the world holds the promise of adventure and discovery. Dynamic world events. The world of The Witcher 3 is alive with dynamic events that occur spontaneously as players traverse the landscape. These events range from bonding to these events can lead to unexpected rewards, unique interactions, and opportunities to shape the world around you. Horseback riding and sailing to aid in exploration. Players can ride on horseback or sail aboard a boat to traverse the game's diverse terrain. Roach, Geralt's trusty steed, can be summoned at any time to swiftly navigate through forests, fields, and mountains. Similarly, boats allow players to navigate rivers, lakes, and coastal regions, opening up new avenues for exploration and adventure. Environmental interaction. The game's world is filled with interactive elements that add depth and immersion to the gameplay experience. Players can engage in activities such as fishing, hunting, and crafting to gather resources and improve their equipment. Additionally, environmental hazards such as weather effects, traps, and destructible objects add strategic depth to combat encounters and exploration. New Game Plus NG. Upon completing the main story, players have the option to start a New Game Plus playthrough, allowing them to carry over their progress, equipment, and abilities from their previous save file. This mode offers increased difficulty and new challenges, providing additional replay value for players looking to experience the game's content in a fresh and challenging way. Visually, The Witcher 3 is a masterpiece, boasting stunning graphics and attention to detail that bring its world to life. From lush forests and snow-capped mountains to war-torn battlefields and eerie swamps, each environment is meticulously crafted and visually captivating. Character models are exceptionally well rendered, with lifelike animations and facial expressions that enhance the emotional depth of the story. The game's sound design is equally impressive, with a hauntingly beautiful soundtrack composed by Marcin Przybyłowicz that perfectly complements the game's atmosphere. Voice acting is top-notch, with stellar performances from the cast bringing the characters to life with nuance and emotion. At the heart of The Witcher 3 is its compelling narrative and memorable characters. The story unfolds through a series of branching quests and choices that have meaningful consequences on the game world and its inhabitants. Players are faced with moral dilemmas, political intrigue, and personal conflicts that challenge their perception of right and wrong. Geralt himself is a complex and multifaceted protagonist, grappling with his own inner demons while striving to protect those he loved. The supporting cast is equally well developed, with characters like Ciri, Yennefer, and Triss Merigold leaving a lasting impression with their depth and complexity. Beyond its main storyline, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt offers a plethora of additional features and content to enhance the player's experience. Expansive open world. The game's open world environment is teeming with activities, including treasure hunts, monster nests to destroy, hidden caves to explore, and dynamic events that occur organically as you traverse the landscape. Each region is distinct with its own unique culture, history, and challenges. Gwent, a popular card game within the Witcher universe, Gwent is fully realized in The Witcher 3 as a standalone minigame. Players can collect cards, build decks, and challenge NPCs or other players to strategic card battles. Gwent adds a layer of depth and replayability to the game, providing a welcome diversion from the main quest. With downloadable content DLC, The Witcher 3 received 2 major expansions, Hearts of Stone and Blood, and these expansions offer new storylines, characters, quests, and areas to explore, effectively doubling the already substantial content of the base game. Both expansions are of exceptional quality and are considered essential additions for fans of the game. For photo mode, for those who appreciate the game's stunning visuals, The Witcher 3 includes a robust photo mode that allows players to capture and share breathtaking moments from their adventures. With adjustable camera angles, filters, and editing tools, players can unleash their creativity and capture the beauty of the game's world in stunning detail. Dynamic weather and day-night cycle. The Witcher 3 features a dynamic weather system and day-night cycle that not only adds realism to the game world, but also affects gameplay. Different weather conditions impact visibility, combat, and NPC behavior, while the day-night cycle influences the availability of certain quests and encounters. Player choice and consequences. Throughout the game, players are presented with choices that have far-reaching consequences, shaping the outcome of the story and the fate of key characters. These choices aren't merely binary, they often involve shades of moral ambiguity, forcing players to grapple with the consequences of their actions. Trade crafting and alchemy. In addition to combat skills, players can develop Geralt's crafting and alchemy abilities to create potions, bombs, and equipment upgrades. Gathering resources from the environment and looting defeated enemies adds a layer of resource management and strategic planning to the gameplay experience. Modding community. The Witcher 3 boasts a vibrant modding community that has produced a wealth of user-generated content, including graphical enhancements, gameplay tweaks, and additional quests. Mods can be easily installed via third-party mod managers, allowing players to customize their experience and extend the game's longevity. Continued support and updates even years after its initial release. CD Projekt Red has continued to support The Witcher 3 with patches, updates, and enhancements. This ongoing commitment to quality assurance and player satisfaction demonstrates the developer's dedication to delivering a polished and enjoyable gaming experience. Legacy and influence. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt has left an indelible mark on the gaming industry, inspiring countless developers and setting a benchmark for storytelling, world building, and game design. Its success has paved the way for future RPGs and narrative-driven experiences, solidifying its status as a modern classic by investing points into various skill trees. These skill trees encompass combat, signs, magic, and alchemy, allowing players to tailor Geralt's playstyle to suit their preferences and strategic approach to combat. Dynamic NPC interactions. The world of The Witcher 3 feels alive and reactive thanks to its dynamic NPC interactions. NPCs have their own routines, schedules, and dialogue, creating a sense of immersion and realism. Players can engage in conversations, barter with merchants, and influence the behavior of NPCs through their actions and choices. Evolving relationships. Throughout Geralt's journey, players encounter a diverse cast of characters with whom they can form friendships, alliances, or rivalries. The relationships Geralt cultivates can impact the outcome of quests and storylines, as well as unlock additional narrative opportunities and character development moments. Easter eggs and references. The Witcher 3 is filled with Easter eggs, references, and nods to various works of literature, mythology, and pop culture. From subtle nods to other video games and fantasy novels to humorous references and hidden secrets. Discovering these Easter eggs adds an extra layer of enjoyment for players keen on exploration and discovery. Modularity and replayability. With its non-linear structure, multiple endings, and vast array of side quests and activities, The Witcher 3 offers virtually limitless replayability. Each playthrough can unfold differently based on the player's choices and actions, encouraging multiple playthroughs to experience all the game has to offer. In conclusion, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt offers a gameplay experience that is as diverse as it is engaging. From epic quests and intense combat encounters to exploration and discovery, every aspect of the game is crafted with meticulous attention to detail and designed to immerse players in its rich and vibrant world. Whether embarking on a quest to save the world or simply wandering the countryside in search of adventure, The Witcher 3 offers an unparalleled sense of freedom and agency, allowing players to shape their own destinies and forge their own legends. With its vast open world, dynamic gameplay mechanics, and richly detailed environments, it remains a timeless classic that continues to captivate and inspire players around the world.